to Marvel's history. It pulls from Walt Simonson's 1980s Thor run, with its epic stakes in cosmic scope and Planet Hulk, which inspired Sakar's Gladiator vibe. Easter eggs like the Tower of Champions, featuring statues of Hulk and Beta Ray Bill, reward eagle-eyed viewers. The film also introduces concepts like the Valkyrie's history and Eternal Flame straight from the comics. Even casual fans will appreciate how accessible the story is. You don't need to know the comics to love it, but if you do, you'll spot tons of clever nods. If you're wondering how to watch, Thor Ragnarok is streaming on Disney+, where you can dive into extras like Taika Waititi's director's commentary and a featurette on the Sakaar set. It's also available to rent or buy on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Fandango at Home, and YouTube. The 4K Blu-ray is a must for collectors, with crisp visuals and bonus content like a mockumentary about Thor's roommate, Daryl. The film's PG-13 rating makes it great for teens and adults, with just enough action and humor to keep everyone hooked. One area we haven't fully explored is the film's marketing and release strategy, which played a big role in its massive success. Marvel Studios pulled out all the stops to promote Thor Ragnarok, dropping vibrant trailers that showcase the film's humor and action without giving too much away. The first teaser, released in April 2017, broke records with 136 million views in 24 hours, thanks to its bold visuals and that iconic immigrant song riff. Posters featuring Thor's gladiator look, Hela's fierce pose, and Sakar's neon aesthetic got fans buzzing. Marvel also leaned into the comedy, with promotional clips highlighting Korg's deadpan humor and Loki's snark. The studio hosted global premieres, including a star-studded event in Los Angeles on October 10, 2017, and Waititi toured with the cast to hype up the film's unique vibe. This campaign set the tone for Ragnarok as a fresh, fun MCU entry, drawing in both hardcore fans and casual viewers. The film's global rollout was a triumph. It premiered internationally on October 24, 2017, and hit U.S. theaters on November 3, 2017, raking in $122.7 million domestically in its opening weekend. Globally, it grossed $854 million against a $180 million budget, making it the ninth highest grossing film of 2017. It performed especially well in markets like the UK, South Korea, and Australia, where Waititi's humor and the film's vibrant style resonated. The box office success wasn't just about numbers. It showed that audiences were hungry for a superhero movie that didn't take itself too seriously. The film's staying power was evident in its home media release, with the Blu-ray and digital versions topping sales charts in early 2018, thanks to extras like deleted scenes and a hilarious mockumentary about Thor's life on Earth. Let's talk about the fan community, because Thor Ragnarok sparked a massive following. On platforms like X, fans went wild over the film's humor, with Korg and the Grandmaster becoming instant meme machines. Posts quoting lines like, "I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you," blew up, and fan art of Valkyrie and Hela flooded the internet. Cosplayers embraced the film's bold designs, recreating Thor's gladiator helmet and Hela's antlers with insane detail. The film also reignited love for Thor as a character, with Chris Hemsworth's comedic performance earning praise as a career highlight. Fans on X even started campaigns for Korg to get his own spin-off, and while that hasn't happened yet, it shows how much the film's characters resonated. The film's critical reception is another feather in its cap. With a 93% score on Rotten Tomatoes from 443 reviews, critics hailed Thor Ragnarok as a blast of fun and Marvel's funniest movie. Outlets like The Hollywood Reporter praised Waititi's audacious direction, while Variety called it a dazzling reinvention of the Thor franchise. Some critics noted that the humor occasionally overshadows the drama, and a few felt Hela's arc could have been deeper, but the consensus was overwhelming love for its energy and style. The audience score of 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, based on over 25,000 ratings, proves fans adored it too. The film earned nominations for Saturn Awards, Critics' Choice Awards, and MTV Movie Awards, winning Best Comic-to-Film Motion Picture at the Saturns. Another cool aspect is how Thor Ragnarok influenced the MCU's creative direction. Before this film, Marvel was known for grounded stories like Captain America, Civil War, but Ragnarok proved the franchise could go full cosmic weirdness and still win hearts. Its success gave directors like Ryan Coogler, Black Panther, and James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, more freedom to experiment with tone and style. The film also set up key MCU plot lines, introducing characters and concepts that pay off in later films. Without giving anything away, let's just say Ragnarok's ending shifts the status quo in a big way, making it a must-watch before diving into the next phase of the MCU. For those curious about the comics, Thor: Ragnarok is a treasure trove of references. Beyond the Planet Hulk and Walt Simonson influences, the film includes nods to lesser-known Thor stories, like the Grandmaster's role in the 1980s Contest of Champions miniseries. The Valkyries' design draws from their comic origins, with Tessa Thompson's character inspired by the modern Brunhilde. Even the film's humor, like Thor's quips about his hammer, echoes the playful tone of recent Thor comics. These connections make Ragnarok a bridge between the classic Marvel era and the modern MCU, appealing to both old-school readers and new fans. If you're wondering about the film's accessibility, it's perfect for all kinds of viewers. You don't need to be an MCU expert to enjoy it. Just knowing Thor's a Norse god with a hammer and Loki's his tricky brother is enough. That said, watching The Avengers 2012 or Thor: The Dark World 2013 adds extra context for certain characters' motivations. The PG-13 rating means it's great for teens and adults, with action and humor that appeal to all ages. At 2 hours and 10 minutes, it's the perfect length for a movie night, never dragging but giving you plenty of bang for your buck. Where can you catch it? Thor: Ragnarok is streaming on Disney+, complete with extras like a director's commentary and a featurette on the film's visual effects. You can also rent or buy it on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Fandango at Home, or YouTube. The 4K Blu-ray is a treat for home theater fans, with crystal clear visuals and bonus content, like a short film about Thor's quirky roommate Daryl. If you're in India, check platforms like Hotstar or local rental services, and keep an eye on X for updates on special screenings or fan events as of June 8, 2025.